What's up, gamers? How's everybody doing? It's time. We're back. It's freaking Ace Attorney time. What the frick? Update notes. Oh yeah, the game had an update, didn't it? Hello, everybody. Welcome in, Moss. Thank you for redeeming first, and thank you for your daily ore. Congrats on the iron ingot. Also, welcome in, Marky. We are so back. For real, for real. How's everybody doing? I hope you're all doing well. Frickin' Ace Attorney. It's been a while, to say the least. May or may not have been a couple of months, but we're big chillin'. We're big chillin'. I don't know, yeah. It's been what, a week exactly since last stream? I'm not well, I'm sick. Neo. Pat. Hope you feel better soon. We're big chillin', you know? Did I already say that? I don't remember. It's been a minute since we've played Ace Attorney. I think we finished the last chapter, right? Did we? Episode 3, Turnabout Samurai. Yeah, we finished the last chapter. Ow! Thank you for the metal pipe bars. Ow. We finished the last chapter. I can't remember anything. We finished episode 2. It's episode, not chapter. Episode 2. And now we're starting Turnabout Samurai. By the way, please let me know if audio is good. I'm evil. Yes, we are aware. Let's see. Let me check my filters real quick. Hold on. Boop ba doop, boop ba doop, because I know that last stream was Ring Fit, and so I want to make sure that all my audio filters are as they should be. But we got our Ace Attorney fit on as usual. Yeah, I think we're ready. Let's get into it. Turnabout Samurai. Let's go. Grah! You have disgraced me for the last time, Steel Samurai. The pale moon in the sky cries for your blood. Whoa. My goodness. The moon? No, it is you who should gaze upon the moon. For it will be the last moon you ever see. Whoa. See you in hell, evil some. I didn't get to read that. Wah! Grah! The warrior swords gleam and strike in the moonlight. One has fallen, but who? Only the moon knows. Don't miss next week's exciting episode. The Dark Messenger returns. Wow. October 14th, 5:31 p.m. Right in Cola offices. Hello, welcome in internet denizen. Is that how I say that? Welcome in. October 14th. Camden Eisen. So true, so true. Do you want to be called Camden? Is that what we're going with? I got you. Oh my goodness, it's Maya. We haven't seen her in forever. That rocked. See you in hell, evil magistrate. Sure, okay. Thank you for the daily ore, Camden. Whoa! Stop waving that broom around. Oh, Nick. I didn't know you were here. Of course I'm here. Was this a real show you were watching? What? Nick, you mean you don't know the Steel Samurai? Steel Samurai? He's only the most popular TV hero for young people. Young? Like, how young? 10 years old? What the heck are you doing getting all excited? Hey, I'm only 17. At 17, see? I'm a teen, not like you, Nick. Hey, don't talk to me like I'm your grandpa or something. I'm only 24 myself. Oh my goodness. Welcome, I've been starved. Thank you for your daily ore. Phoenix is honestly younger than I would expect. And watch it with me. He's really cool, and it's really popular. When they asked grade school kids what they wanted to be, Steel Samurai was #1. I really worry about kids these days. Gramps. Well, the Steel Samurai's over. It's time to close up the office. I guess. Wish we had some clients. A month has passed since my trial. Mia's murder was the talk of the town for some time. No one paid any attention to the Wright & Co. law offices. How am I going to pay the rent this month? Uh-oh, we got rent to pay. It'll be okay. I'm sure some big client is just around the corner. Huh. October 16th, 8:14 a.m. Phoenix Wright's bedroom. Ring, 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 ring. Beep. Hello? This is Phoenix. Nick! Maya? What? It's still early. It's the Steel Samurai! The Steel Samurai got arrested! Huh? You mean the guy on that show? Yes! They're saying that the Steel Samurai killed a villain! Isn't that what he's supposed to do? Yeah, on TV. Yeah, on TV. No, I mean he actually did it, in real life. He skewered a villain with a samurai spear. I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Just come to the office, quick, please, Nick. Beep. Uh-oh. October 16th, 9:22 a.m. Wright & Co. law offices. Maya's here, watching television.
Now for the morning news. The actor Will Powers was arrested yesterday. Powers plays the lead role in the popular kids show The Steel Samurai, Warrior of Neo-Old Tokyo.
Neo-Old Tokyo is a very interesting name. Basically, New Old Tokyo.
He was arrested on suspicion of murder. The victim was Jack Hammer, who plays the villain known as the Evil Magistrate.
Thank you for the pride bits, Camden. Did the alert not go off? Oh, maybe I only have it for 100 and above. Oh well. Hold on. Hold on. Gasp.
Alerts.
Here's just for you. Just for you, I'll do a. There you go. Do I have it set to? Oh yeah, I have it set to minimum amount. Oh well. Oh, gay, homosexual, gay. So true. So real, so true. The ding ding is crazy. Oh, you know why I did it for that? That's right. You know what? Let me lower it to minimum of 20. I mostly did it so that people wouldn't just spam single bits. Because I figured the alert would get annoying that way. I love the ding ding. So real. You're blue now. You're blue now. That's my attack. I gotta stream Undertale. All right. Autism to autism communication. Exactly. Sing Dinf? What? Also, welcome in, Cobalt. Ding ding. That's not quite what you said the first time. The ding ding. So true. Welcome in, Cobalt. Hope you're doing well.
The samurai spear was also found stuck through the body. I can read. Police believe this nope, okay, never mind, hold on. Today's been rough, leave me alone, lighthearted. The week's been rough, I feel you there. My first week of classes were hell. Police believe this was the murder weapon and are investigating further. Oh, it has to be a joke. No, 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 it's a nightmare. The Steel Samurai's over. The world is over. Ring, ring. Who are we getting a call from now? Hello? Yes, Raincoat Law Offices. Oh, this is Maya's phone. What? Nick! It's the Steel Samurai! I only had 1 day of classes yesterday for my first week. Oh my goodness, lucky. What? Yes, yes, of course. We'll be right there. Beep. Oh boy. Let's go. Go? Go where? They have the Steel Samurai down in detention. So what? So I've decided this will be our first case. Okay. My college schedule, 100% free on Friday. I have no clue why they started us on Thursday. Yeah, that's weird. Well, what should we do? What should we do? How can you just sit there like that? We have to get down to the detention center and meet the Steel Samurai. Do you want to investigate this case or just do some sightseeing? My money's on sightseeing. You don't have enough information to make a case yet. Just admit it. You don't have a clue what happened. No! We just don't have enough information. Okay. Anything in the office that we care about? I don't think anything's really new. Okay. Let's maybe keep chat appropriate, please. Detention Center. October 16th, Detention Center Visitors Room. Oh my goodness, it's a lion. What's wrong? What's wrong, Maya? It's him in the flesh. Is that guy really him? What do you mean, that guy? Of course it's him. Will Powers, our client, that's him. Maybe I shouldn't be saying this, but he definitely did it. Murder, at least once, maybe twice. Whoa, 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 what are you saying? Yes? Something wrong? No, no. This is getting off to a great start. I know. You're disappointed, aren't you? Disappointed? Oh no, oh no. No, it's okay. This is the real me. When I got the part of the Steel Samurai with that mask, I decided I would never show my face in public until the job was over. It's the kids, you know. I didn't want to wreck their dreams. Oh. I guess it didn't matter. So much for dreams. I wonder what they think of the Steel Samurai now. Nick. What? He's a good guy. I mean, he's good. Yeah. He didn't do it. Alright, Maya. What happened? Maybe you could start by telling us what happened. Yes, of course. It seems like it was only yesterday. Actually, it was only yesterday. The cast had come down to Global Studios for a run-through. We went through a few action sequences at 10 that morning. There was a rehearsal scheduled for 5 in the afternoon. When 5 came around, and the staff gathered at the studio, the evil magistrate was found lying in a crumpled heap near the set. Oh, Jesus. They took off his mask and discovered that it was Jack Hammer, dead. He had been expertly skewered with the samurai spear. The samurai spear? There's a cat in my room. Excuse you. Why are you under my bed? What are you doing? Hold on. You want out? Yeah, booba.
Okie dokie. Yeah, he's being framed, or at least that's what it's seeming like so far. The samurai spear?
Yes, it's a long spear that the Steel Samurai, uses as a weapon.
The Steel Samurai. Maybe you could explain to me just what the Steel Samurai is. Nick, how could you say such a thing? I'm sorry, sir. I apologize for my partner. He's new to this, and a bit out of touch with the world. Hey, who's new to this?
No, it's alright, really. The Steel Samurai is the lead character in a popular kids show. He walks the streets of New Old Tokyo, fighting battle after battle against the evil magistrate and his minions. Of course, he never really defeats the evil magistrate, although I guess he did defeat him this time.
I see. Neo Old Tokyo? Who comes up with these names? That's what I was saying earlier. Power's alibi. Now, where were you on the day of the murder?
Well, that morning I came into the studios at 9. We worked through some action scenes until noon. Rehearsal was to begin at 5, but I was a little tired. So after lunch, I took a nap in my dressing room. When I woke up, it was after 5. I was late for the rehearsal. I hurried to the studio and found everyone looking shocked. They arrested me on the spot and brought me here.
So he was sleeping the entire afternoon of the murder? Some action hero.
What will the kids think?
I think I should probably check out the scene of the murder.
Right. Global Studios. I'll draw you a map.
Wow, Nick, let's go! I'm willing to bet $10 she asks for an autograph. Alrighty, well, I guess we gotta head to the studio. October 16th, Global Studios. Main gate. Wow, so this is where they make the Steel Samurai show. Awesome! Aren't you excited?
Hey, you there. You want in? You gotta go through me.
Oh, sorry. We're, lawyers.
Oh, yeah? Well, that's great. I'm security.
Hello, old bag.
And it's my job to make sure the gawkers like you stay out.
Gawkers?
Gawkers, sightseers, tourists. I know the type. You heard about the incident and came to snoop around. Youth today. Something horrible happened.
Why are you talking so fast? Stop it! I'm not. Wow. Hello? Nick? Will I grow up to be like her? Please say no. I don't know. It's possible.
Hey, listen when you're being spoken to, youth today.
Hi, lady. Why do you talk so fast? Studios? So, what do you do here at the studios?
At Global Studios, we make children's dreams come true. In fact, in my younger days...
No, you were a star?
Only a little twinkle between the stars here, I'm afraid, dearie.
Wow.
This place has really gone downhill, you know. But 10 years ago, now that was a studio of dreams. Hammer was a big star back then, too, he was.
Hammer?
The victim, dummy. The evil magistrate. He's been reduced to playing villains now, not exactly the best material to work with.
Okay, what about Will Powers? Can you tell me about Will Powers?
He's not a bad kid, but don't be fooled by his mask. You wouldn't want him on the silver screen without it, believe me. Little old ladies watching would lose their lunch.
How you doing? Welcome in Unplugged. I'm doing alright. We're just playing some Ace Attorney. Finally, after God knows how many months. How are you?
It's probably why he thought that Steel Samurai was his big chance. No one thought he was capable of doing what he did to poor Jack Hammer.
How do you know of certain... We don't know for certain that Will Powers is guilty.
Powers? Of course he's guilty. How do I know? I know everything. That's my job.
Okay, what about Mr. Hammer? You got married today. Oh my goodness, congrats. I think you mentioned that you weren't super excited about it, but I mean, congrats anyways. Maybe your daily ore. You got a diamond! Oh my goodness. I think you're the first person to get a diamond so far. Jackhammer, yup, that's his name. What kind of a person was Jackhammer?
What kind of person? Oh, if you only knew. Jack Hammer will live on in many hearts as the ultimate action hero. He was simply dashing in the Dynamite Samurai series.
Should I have heard of that?
But there was an accident during filming 5 years ago. He got an unlucky break after that. Reduced to playing the villain on a children's program. What's more, I heard they were paying him peanuts. It's enough to make you cry.
Reason for suspicion. Why are you so certain Mr. Powers is the killer?
I was standing right here yesterday, I was here from 1 in the afternoon to 5 when they found the body. Now the studio where the murder took place is to the left here. So if you want to go to the studio, you have to pass by me. Only one person went by here between 1 and 2:30 when the murder took place.
And that person was Mr. Powers?
Yes, I saw him.
Mr. Powers says he was sleeping in his dressing room.
Oh, I'm sure he would say that. He's no fool. But he was the only one that walked by. He's the killer. You can bet your biscuits on it. Isn't it about time for you to be heading home? There's nothing to see here. Move along.
Actually, we're here at Mr. Powers' request.
I thought you were suspicious looking. Show me a letter of request. Maybe I'll just let you in.
This lady here thinks she owns the place, obviously. Okay. What can we examine here? The main entrance to the studio. There was a big scene here yesterday with onlookers pressing up against the gate. The computer that runs the studio security cameras.
Hey, no touching.
Okay. Overhead map of the studios. Right from here is the employee area. To the left are the actual film studios. The security guard station. That security lady must like junk food. There's a mountain of it on the desk there. You can see the computer that runs the security cameras. The van. Looks like a studio van. Probably use it to carry around film equipment. Anything else? Is that all? Guess so.
Okay.
Gonna lay down for a bit, I'm exhausted. Get some rest unplugged. We gotta head back to the detention center.
Hello, how is the studio? They all think I did it, don't they?
No, not at all. Isn't that right, Nick? Right, not at all. At worst, you're a suspect.
Sniff.
Hey, so... your alibi? Mr. Powers, you aren't hiding anything from me, are you?
What? No, I'd never do that.
Earlier you said that you were sleeping in your dressing room after lunch.
Yes, like a baby.
The security lady says she saw you that day. She says she saw you heading towards the scene of the crime.
What? That's not possible. I really don't know what to say. I was sleeping, I promise.
Mr. Powers, if you want me to help you, you have to tell me the truth. I'm new to this lawyer business, and I need every advantage I can get.
I know. I'm sorry. But I swear to you on my mama's grave, I was sleeping. Maybe the security lady only thought she saw me.
What did she see? Doesn't seem to be lying. Hey, so about the security guard at the main gate to the studio.
Oh, the security lady?
She's terrible. She called me suspicious looking.
Yes, actually, she'd said the same thing to me before. Take off that mask, were her words, I believe. She sucks up to all the big wigs at the studio. Let her see you stumble once and she'll never let up on you.
God, she's got some nerve. Do you think you could write up a letter formally requesting my representation?
Of course.
Powers' request added to the court record. I just hope this will get me past the security lady. Alrighty. Well, I guess we're heading back. Hello.
You know what that means? Fish.
Evidence to present to you. You know what that means? Fish. You know what that means? Fish. Okay, present. Ma'am, have a look at this. It's a letter of request from Mr. Powers.
Hmm? Yes, I recognize the bold childish scroll.
Powers' request given to the security lady.
To think he would entrust his fate to use of such unreliable appearance. Really?
Really?
Anyway, you may pass. But only left from here, towards the studios. No going to the right, that's the employee area. No one allowed inside, pal, were my instructions. The good detective told me himself.
Hey, Nick. Huh? There are maps in the security guard station. Map? Hey, not bad.
They're 50 cents apiece, thank you.
Well, time to go.
50 cents!
Okay. Got a map. We got the employee area over there. And then we got the studio rooms the other way. Means you fish what know that. Yup. You know what that means? Fish. Okie dokie. I guess we go into Studio 1. Oh, goodness. Studio 1 entrance.
Hey, aren't you that murderer from the other day?
It's the confused detective.
Hey, pal, you know Prosecutor Edgeworth is all upset and it's your fault. I saw him sipping tea and staring gloomily out the window.
So? Hey, if he's depressed, it's all your fault for doing sloppy detective work.
Ugh. Eesh.
Detective? I think you hurt his feelings. Oh no, I'm sorry. Oh, I think his feelings are easily hurt.
You're right, pal. It's all my fault. I can blame other people all I want, but I know the truth is in my heart.
Hey, don't take it so hard. There's always next case.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Hey, what exactly are you two doing here?
Well, we're on this case too, pal.
Huh? Hey, you can't just go around saying pal like that. That's my endearing character trait.
I'd say he's a character, alright. What's up, Gumshoe? Investigation. So how's your investigation going, detective?
Well, it's... Hey, I can't tell you that, pal.
Nick, maybe you need to be a little more indirect with your questions. Right. So, detective, mind if I take a look at what you got? Angry Daily or Cobalt? Found a piece of coal.
What I got?
The autopsy report. The latest version, if you please.
Alright. Sorry about what happened last time, pal.
Autopsy report added to the court record. Reason for arrest. Why was Mr. Powers arrested?
Simple, pal. The murder took place right over here in Studio 1. Now, the victim entered Studio 1 at approximately 1 p.m. At that time, there was no one other than the victim in the studio. According to the autopsy report, the time of death was 2:30 p.m. Only one person went to the studio between 1 and 2:30. That person was none other than Will Powers. No one else, pal. Think I'm lying? Ask the security lady at the main gate.
Nick, if that's true, anyone would think that Powers did it with that kind of evidence. Thanks for cheering me up. Security lady. About the security lady.
Oh, that sweet old lady? What a charmer.
Huh? Are we talking about the same person?
When I showed her my badge, she gave me a donut and some coffee.
Remember what Powers said? She's a sucker for authority.
She even gave me a piece of valuable evidence.
What? It's the decisive evidence. What kind of evidence?
Well, that, photo. The photo of the Steel Samurai heading toward the scene of the crime.
What? Who took that?
See the camera up at that gate, pal?
The gate? You mean the one with the welcome sign?
Yeah. Whenever someone walks by that, That camera automatically snaps a photo of them.
Oh no. Nick, he has evidence. We're finished. Funny, for someone with hard proof, he doesn't look too happy.
What's wrong, pal? You seem down.
Don't look so happy when you say that. We'd like to ask the employees here some questions.
Sure thing, pal. Go wherever you like. Of course, you're not going to find any clues I haven't already found.
Glad someone around here seems to be enjoying themselves. Nick, let's go. Got a free pass to the place. Now's our chance to check things out. Yeah. Maybe the hydrate. What can I examine around here? Yummy water. Objectrum! Hello, Red. Welcome in, welcome in. How you doing? A statue with its head ripped off. The studio mascot. I guess it's a monkey of some kind. Is it? Oh, I guess, yeah. It's a tail. What kind of monkey has a nose like that? He's holding a sign in his hand. Right, Studio 1. Left, Studio 2. What's up with that thing? It looks kind of busted.
Oh, the wind was pretty strong yesterday and the head broke off. I took that tree down with it too.
What the frick? Bench. I'm a little bushed. Maybe I'll take a short rest here.
Hey, good idea, pal.
Detective, aren't you on the case?
Well, yeah, but... Hey, us detectives get tired of standing around too, pal.
The entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body. Let's go in and check it out, Nick. Hey, it's locked. Looks like you need a card key to get in. Makes sense they want to keep the non-employees out. Okay, we need a card key. What the frick? Maybe the clean glasses. Glasses are actually a tad bit dirty.
You know what that means? Fish!
You know what that means? Fish! So how do we go to Studio 2? Okay, how do we go to Studio 2? Oh, like this, I guess. Detective Gumshoe, what's down the path to the left? Looks like a tree fell over the path.
Oh, yeah. That was kind of dangerous. That way's kind of dangerous. You should stay out, pal. There's nothing down there, anyway. That's where Studio 2 used to be, they tell me. They don't use it now, though.
Why? Okay, well, we need some kind of... How do I use gold? Oh, the fish gold is just cosmetic. It's just bragging rights. You collect as much as you can, and then it's like, whoa, I've got gold. You know what that means, fish. I heard you say it from my room, then I heard it on stream. Then I heard you say it on stream. A dragon needs his hordes. So true, so true. Go back to the main gate, then. Nick, look! That security lady's in the guard station stuffing her face with donuts. Hydrate again? Is the cooldown on that already done? My goodness. Maybe the hydrate. I swear I just took a sip of water a second ago. I guess all cops like their donuts. Yeah, and they're soft enough she doesn't need to... They're soft enough she doesn't need teeth to chew them is crazy.
Hey, you! Well, are you satisfied Powers is guilty yet?
She had to make my life harder by giving that photo to Detective Gumshoe. Got a dinky oiter, so true, so true. Thank you for the posture check as well. Hello, old bag. Why didn't you tell us about the security photo, ma'am?
Oh, that? I just thought it would be more thrilling to talk with the detective himself. These things are important, you know.
What?
Oh, just to the left from here is the gate with the camera that took the photo. It's my job to check the photos every day, you see.
Okay, reason for suspicion.
This guard station is in a central position. No matter where you go here, you pass by my station
You know what
first.
that means? Fish.
You know what that means? Fish.
Now, poor Hammer, he went to the studio just before 1. The murder happened right around 2:30, you see. The only one I see go through here between 1 and 2:30 was Powers himself. The security camera got a good look at him, too. If he's not the one
what did it? That sure is English. Totally not here to make you drink water every 2 minutes is crazy. Keeping me hydrated, I guess. Maybe it was you?
Yeah, a good one, Sonny.
She thinks I was joking. Mr. Hammer. Was the victim Mr. Hammer a popular actor?
Oh, he was the biggest star in the studio.
Was? Past tense? I mean, he's dead. Oh, yes. He was great as the bearded samurai. Oh, wait, were we talking about... Are we talking about Jack Hammer? Or I don't remember.
That too, yes. He shone the brightest back in the day. Picking a star like him play the evil magistrate, it's a disgrace, I tell you.
They said beard and I was like, oh, the lion guy. I've got a good horde. Let's check the fish leaderboard. Leaderboard. Number 10. Wow. Okie dokie. Wow. Bam.
Hammer took it pretty hard, and who can blame him?
I guess. Automatic camera. About that security camera.
Oh yes, the camera. It's automatic. You can tell when someone walks through that gate, you see? Then it snaps a photo. Apparently it records the time while it takes the picture too. But I don't bother myself with those details. I just view all the photos on the computer over at the security guard station. I check them every day before going home, I do.
Why do I have a feeling the date's actually wrong? Or not the date, the time's actually wrong. So what are we doing? Percent? What is this? I want to see the autopsy report.
What's that? You giving that to me?
Absolutely not. Employee area. October 16th, Global Studios employee area. Nick! This is where they do all the behind-the-scenes stuff. Hey, look! This Power's dressing room. No one's here this soon after the murder, I guess. Let's take a look around. Okie dokie. It's a window. A window into the dressing room. Glass is frosted, so I can't see inside. There's a sign by the dressing room door. Will Powers. Oh, his name's Willpower. Oh, Ace Attorney. Must be neat to be the star and have your own room like this. The door to the dressing room. It's not locked. Hey, Nick. Let's take a look inside. If we can find something as a souvenir. What do you mean, find? You never know. There might be something like the samurai spear. We don't need a spear. It's the murder weapon, for crying out loud. Let's see. Cola, candy, chips, gum. Huh. It's so normal. I was expecting some cool theme snacks or something. Popcorn, at least. Wait, look. Samurai soda. Nick, try this. Ladies first. That must be the storage room. That's where they keep all the film equipment. Thank you for the hydrate, Red. She's so autism full, so real, so true. Wow, Nick! You know a lot about the industry. What else would they keep in a film studio? What else are we even doing here in the first place?
Soda.
Remains of yesterday's lunch are scattered around. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. There's a T-bone on one of the plates, minus the steak. T-bone steak. I would have hit the spot. You just had a burger. Yeah, but I have a second stomach just for steaks. What?
Soda.
What do now? Dressing room. October 16th, Global Studios dressing room. Powers' dressing room. This is where he was sleeping. Or at least, this is where he claims he was sleeping. No one actually saw him taking a nap here, did they? Right. There's a picture of him near the crime scene. I hope he's telling the truth for his sake. Let's see. There's some regular suits in among the costumes here. These must be his own clothes. It'd be fun to wear one of the costumes. I'd say you were already wearing one myself. There's a bunch of snacks on the table. I must give these to the employees. Some tea and cookies. Nick, I'm hungry. You just had a burger. Yeah, but I have a separate stomach for sweets. How many stomachs does this girl have? Don't cows have, like, multiple stomachs or something? Huh? This must be Power's bag. Hey, don't open that. Look! An employee card key. That must be Power's. It says Studio 1. Let's take it. Borrow it, you mean. Borrow. Card key added to the court record. Are you calling her a cow? I didn't want to say it, but that is an animal with multiple stomachs. What are other animals with multiple stomachs? Do worms have multiple stomachs? Animals with multiple stomachs. A ruminant? What the frick is a ruminant? Oh, it's the sort of like this the not species name, but centaurs, yeah, something like that. Cows, goats, the word for those kind of creatures. Name of the hydrate, Red. My goodness. What even is my cooldown on hydrate? I might need to change that. But 2 minutes? That didn't. I'm gonna be a server. That did not feel like 2 minutes. Hold on. Hydrate. The cooldown's 3 minutes. How is that 3 minutes? The flood. You know what? I'm changing that to 5. 5 minute. 5 minute cooldown. There we go. No, not the cooldown. It's okay. Doot 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 doot. I wish I could add like a cooldown for like per user, because fish doesn't have a cooldown, because people don't normally like use it too frequently, like close together. But I don't want to give it like a minute-long cooldown and make it so that only one person can fish at a time, because that's like lame. But at the same time, sometimes people will just spam fish, and it's like, you know what that means? Fish. You know what that means? Fish. You know what that means? Fish. It's like, oh my goodness. Hoi, oi, oi. Anyways, off of the topic of cows. I wonder what else is inside Power's bag. Stop that. My partner, the thief in training. My goodness. Wig. There's a vast array of cosmetics here. Oh! This is the wig he used in Samurai Boogie Woogie. Nick, try this on. No. How can you tell the name of a show just by looking at a wig? I, kind of like samurai movies. Kinda? Oh, she is so autism. Or autism-full, as you said. I always have mirrors like this in dressing rooms. See, my hair is still nice and spiky, just how I like it. Window. It's locked. Looks like he doesn't open his window much. So it is kind of dusty outside. Bed. Looks like someone was sleeping here. Maybe Powers did take a nap here yesterday. Not a whole lot to look at here, I guess. Like, what else are we doing? I don't see anything else to examine.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
There's nothing else.
Nice and spiky, just how he likey. Back to the employee area, I guess. Anything new? Doot 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 doot. Oh, I can slide. A vent among us. Hold on. It's like one of those electric-powered bicycles. I don't know about these. I mean, what's the point? Makes it a lot easier to go up hills. People cycle to get exercise? There's a half-finished backdrop for a stage here. Kriku, do you want to know something? What? Looks like a castle. Probably Neo Old Tokyo Castle. Something like that. The vent among us. The metal grate on the drain here has to be taken off, or has been taken off. It's a pretty big drain. A kid could fit through there, I bet. Yeah, if you snuck in that way, you wouldn't have to pay at the gate. Well, if you want to leave that way, be my guest. Right. Huh? Hey, I'm not a kid.
I mean, you literally are, but sure.
Okay, so what the frick else are we doing? You're my favorite broth. I think I'm your... Oh, well, no, I guess I'm not your only brother.
I'm glad to be your favorite broth. I hope I taste good as soup broth.
Dressing room, studio, main gate. Yes, main gate. Oh yeah, because we got the card. That's right. That's what we're doing. Aloe. Anything new? No.
I am soup.
Boop, 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 doo, 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 doo. Yellow.
Thank you for the hydrate again. Oh my goodness, you're going to drown me. You're waterboarding me.
Gugh. Studio 1. The entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body. Let's go in and check it out. I wonder if this card key we borrowed from the dressing room will work. Beep.
The flood.
It opened. All right, we're in. He's way too happy for someone visiting a crime scene. Okie dokie. Inside Studio 1. October 16th, Studio 1. What is it? Really quiet all of a sudden. Doesn't it give you the shivers, Nick? That white tape, it's so real. Well, the evil magistrate did die here. The steel samurai killed him. The murder weapon was the samurai spear. Sounds pretty real to me. Murder. They outline where Jack Hammer's body lay with the tape. His body was found still inside the evil magistrate costume. Yes, that's why the head part looks like a helmet. Funny. I expected a spear stabbing would leave at least a few bloodstains. Guess the costume must have absorbed most of it. Gross. Ladder. Look, a ladder! That's a step ladder. So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick. Right, sorry. This girl is out there. What are you saying, Phoenix? Hey, look! That's the chair the director sits in. I've always wanted to sit in one of these. Hey, Nick, take a look at that. One of those black and white boards they clap at the start of the filming. And look! A megaphone! A real-life megaphone! Ready, Nick? Action! This girl is more troubled than I thought. What's this? That's for reflecting light. They call it a reflecting screen or something like that. The assistant holds it during a film. Oh. What? What's your enthusiasm for all things entertainment? Well, lighting's fine, but I'd want to be the director. Maybe the Steel Samurai. I think she's being serious. Oh no. Camera. Wow, look at that camera. Must cost a ton. Yeah, so don't touch it. Whoa, it's heavier than I thought. Hey, hey you, no touching that. Oh, hello. Sorry, my partner's kind of, no, I don't know. Who are you? Who, me? I'm an assistant here. Help with props and stuff. Moving them around, ordering new ones, etc. We're lawyers representing Will Powers. Oh, you're WP's people. WP? Oh, Will Powers. WP. I get it. I don't envy you guys one bit. But do what you can for WP, okay? He'd never hurt a fly. He has to be innocent. Don't worry. Leave it to us. Hello, lady. Sorry, we're not done examining. Hold on. Camera. Wow, look at that camera. That must cost a ton. Yeah, so don't touch it. It was the same thing as before. Looks like a backdrop for a stage. Must be used in the Steel Samurai show. Of course, that's the mountain, Neo Fujiyama. Doesn't the Steel Samurai take place in old Tokyo? Can you even see Mount Fuji from there? Not old Tokyo yet. Not old Tokyo, Nick. Neo old Tokyo. Oh, right. We do have ads coming up pretty soon, chat. Just FYI. More specifically, in 2.5 minutes. Hello, lady. Day of the crime. Could you tell me anything about the day of the murder? Yes. I was in the studio the whole day. I was the only assistant on staff that day, you see. Only one assistant? Yes, well, the studios isn't doing so well right now. Yesterday was only rehearsal for our action sequences. Oh, I see. In the morning, we went through the action sequences in the employee area. WP and Hammer were there, along with everyone else. The employee area. That's where Power's dressing room is, right? Yes, that's the place. After eating lunch there, Mr. Hammer went to Studio 1. Then I saw WP go into his dressing room. But I didn't see either of them after that. Strange. Did you know that Mr. Powers was sleeping in his room? No. I wouldn't go in there unless I had some urgent message for him. I mean, it's private. What kind of girl would you what kind of girl do you think I am? What kind? No, I'm sure you're a fine girl. I'm sorry. So much for getting confirmation of Power's alibi. What do we do, Nick? We haven't found anything. WP was the only one who came to the studio. And he has to be the killer. I even have a photograph. Sorry. I know you're busy. Not really. Actually, there's been something bothering me. Aha! That's what I'm talking about. A clue. A lead. Well, I don't know about that. But that day, just after noon, I sensed someone was here. You sensed? Yes, several times. Some other studio employees, maybe? No, I don't think so. The only thing we had scheduled was an action scene run-through. I was the only assistant here that day. I have a feeling it was someone from outside. Really? But wait, if someone had come in here, wouldn't that security lady have noticed them? Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry, I don't have a better information than that. No, thanks. That helps us a lot. Anything helps. Let's go put that security lady on the spot. Sensing someone. So you sensed that someone other than the regular film crew was in the studio? Yes, I think. I think doesn't cut it in a witness testimony. Nick! What about the security lady? Someone else came into the studio. She must have seen them. Okay. Well, see you later, Penny. Boop, 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 boop. Hello. Global Studio main gate.
What? You're still here? Really? You look as though you've seen a ghost.
What's up? Assistance claim.
What? I saw that suspicious look on your face.
I want to ask you again about yesterday. You came here at 1 p.m., correct? The estimated time of Hammer's death was 2:30. Are you sure that Powers was the only one to go through here between those times?
Sure as can be.
But we have a witness who thinks there was someone from from outside here that day.
What?
Are you absolutely sure you were here watching the whole time? Ma'am?
Who was it? Who told you that? Who dares question me? Eek! All right, you better tell me and tell me quick, you spiky-haired cretin. Someone's been complaining about the work I do, eh?
We were just talking to the assistant in Studio One.
She's not even a full-time employee. All you young'uns are like that nowadays. Rather than what said when I tell you to do it, think you're too respecting others, but that's all the shit you give the bed.
Okay. She left. Well, Nick, this is our chance to do what we can without her looking over our shoulders.
Okay, computer.
We gotta find the computer room.
Computer that runs the studio security cameras. Nick, maybe we can see that photo of Powers with this computer. Yeah, maybe. Should I try the computer? Try it. Okay, let's give it a try. You know how to work these things. You know how to work these things, Nick? Look, I just have to enter a few numbers. Let's see. First, I need the date of the murder. Looks like the camera turned on at 1 p.m. that day. 1. That was when the security lady arrived at the guard station. Please enter the number of the security camera.
What was the number? Hold on. I don't know what the number was.
This one. There, entered. Nothing happened. Huh? Maybe I got the number wrong. Maybe we should go look at that camera again? No, I got this. I got this. I got this, hold on. This one. Hey, it printed out the data for that day. Let's see what we got. Oh. Huh? How is this a picture of Will Powers? He is the one who always wears that suit. I guess that's why the security lady thought it was him. I don't imagine the detective was very happy with this photo as evidence. Huh? Something's printed on the back. October 15th, 2 p.m. Photo 2. What does that mean? There's more photo data from that day. Oh, what's the only one on the computer?
What? What?
Hey, Nick! Can't we use this photo as evidence for the trial? Yeah. Put that security lady in her place with this. Right, we'll put her in her place. Hey, that's what I said. Anyway. Let's show her this photo and see what she says. Wait, let's not. Why not? It's never a good idea to reveal your hand to the enemies too soon. Nick, you're craftier than I give you credit for. Why, you could be the next evil magistrate. Hey, why do I have to be the villain? Relax, it was just a joke. Are we done for the day? Welcome back from ads, everybody. We got the photo. We got the freaking photo. I think this photo is what we need for the trial. Still, it'd be better if we had some idea who the real killer was. Maybe it really is that security lady.
To be continued.
Frick, you mean to be continued? Saving. I guess we saving our progress. You know, let's save here. Second slot. Wow. October 18th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 4.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please.
The prosecution will show the court that at 2:30 p.m. on October 15th, the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, was killed. Mr. Will Powers killed fellow actor Jack Hammer in Studio 1 of Global Studios. It is impossible for anyone else to have committed this heinous crime. The evidence presented during the trial will all point to this fact.
I see. Very well. I would like to move on to some testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, the prosecution may call its first witness.
Very well. I call a most familiar face, Detective Gumshoe, to the stand. Okay. Detective, if you would briefly describe this case to the court.
Yes, sir. I'll explain with the guide map here. To understand this case, it's important to grasp the layout of the studio, see? This here is the employee area. The actors did a run-through of their action scenes during the morning here. This is the main gate to the studios. The security lady that works at the studios was here at 1 p.m. on that day. Past the security station there is a gate, see? Past that are the studios. And here it is, Studio 1. This is the scene of the murder, where the body was found. Now, on the day of the murder, October 15th, there were only 3 people here. The victim, Jack Hammer, the defendant, Will Powers, and a young woman, the production assistant. All the production staff were in the employee area until noon. Then, after lunch, the victim, Jack Hammer, went to Studio 1. Right after that, at 1 p.m., the security lady got to the guard station. Now, jump ahead to later that day, 5 p.m. The production staff came to Studio 1 to perform a rehearsal. Needless to say, the rehearsal was cancelled.
Because he was murdered.
The time of death was 2:30 p.m. The samurai spear found lodged in the victim's chest was the murder weapon. That's the case in brief. Anyone like to hear that again?
Nah, I'm good. I can probably remember that.
So the murder weapon was a spear. How medieval.
Samurai spear added to the court record. Your Honor, this case is quite simple if you ask one question. And that question is, what did the security lady at the guard station see?
Understood.
Let's call the security officer to the stand. Hello, old bag. Will the witness declare her name?
My, aren't you a handsome fellow? I'm afraid I'm a bit flustered.
Your name, please.
Oh, dearie, no need for you to be embarrassed. Just call me Grandma.
Your name, please. Seems Edgeworth has a bit of trouble getting his witness to say their names.
Wendy Oldback, dearie. So just call me Oldback.
Why does she talk so fast?
Believe it, but there was the she's called Oldback.
Objection! I object to the witness's talkativeness.
Objection sustained. The witness will refrain from rambling on this. The witness will refrain from rambling on the stand.
I was just getting to the good part, dearie.
Perhaps we can get to the testimony.
Now, the witness was stationed at the main gate on the day of the murder, correct?
Yes, I was.
And to get to the scene of the murder, someone would have to pass by you.
You know your stuff, dearie.
You may begin your testimony.
She sure is one hell of an old bag. Witness testimony.
On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Poor old Hammer and the rest had been doing a run-through there ever since morning. I had some errands to run that morning. Anyway, it was 1 when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate from then up until 5. Now, the murder happened at 2:30 p.m., right? Interesting to me because a certain man walked right by me at 2 p.m. It was Powers, that man right there, and he was heading toward the studio.
You saw the defendant then? Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination. Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor. Witness account.
On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m.
Oh, yeah? So up until that time, anyone who wanted to could go into the studio.
Well, there was a security guard at the gate, no. But the main gate was locked, dearie. You'd need an employee card key to get in.
Right, the card key that I have. So what she's saying is no one who wasn't supposed to be there can get in. Was there anyone at the studio when you arrived at the guard station?
Poor old Hammer and the rest had been doing a run-through there since morning.
Hold it. A run-through?
They were working out a scene between the Steel Samurai and the Evil Magistrate. They got the basics figured out by noon and were to use the afternoon for practice. Rehearsal was supposed to start at 5. That's why poor old Hammer went to Studio 1 in the afternoon.
So Powers was in his dressing room sleeping. He was supposed to be practicing. Talk about a laid-back hero. If there was a run-through in the morning, why did you only get there after noon?
I had some errands to run that morning.
What errands? What kind of errands?
Oh, well, you know.
Answer the question.
Actually, I was watching poor Hammer and Powers. Observing, you know.
Observing? Weren't you supposed to be at the guard station?
Whippersnapper, I told you I locked the gate, didn't I? I did my job.
Not sure your boss would see it that way.
Anyway, I always watch Hammer's run-throughs, always. Never missed one in all my years.
Wow, I want to see a Steel Samurai run-through too. You could quit being a spirit medium and take up guard duty. Not a bad idea.
Anyway, it was 1 when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate from then until 5. Now, the murder happened at 2:30 p.m., right?
Oh wait, hold on.
It was 1 when I got to the guard station. Oh, yeah.
Did you see the victim then?
Did I see poor old Hammer? Nope. He'd already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station.
Tell us what happened next.
I was at the main gate from then until 5.
Hold it. So we were watching there the whole time? No breaks? Not even a second?
Of course. I'm a professional, you know. Or are you criticizing how I do my job, whippersnapper?
No, it's just after seeing you eat those donuts in the guard station yesterday.
I can watch the gate and eat donuts at the same time. Whippersnapper. There's Snipper Whapper.
The Snipper Whapper? Old windbag is losing it, Nick. Why don't you raise an objection?
So the witness was on duty through the afternoon the whole time. Very well. What did you see?
Now, the murder happened at 2:30 p.m., right?
Hold it. How do you know that?
Oh ho ho, I have my ways. That overdressed young detective told me. I fed him some donuts and he talked and talked. If you ask me, that detective isn't cut out for his job.
Or Detective Gumshoe getting ratted out by a security guard.
Interesting to me because a certain man walked by me at 2 p.m.
Hold it. 2 p.m.? You're sure?
Sure as spit.
Well, who is the man?
Really, you should try not to get so excited at your age. You might strain something.
Huh?
Now, don't get your skeevies all in a bunch. I'll tell you who it was. It was Powers, that man right there, and he was heading toward the studio.
Hold it. So you saw Mr. Powers.
That's what I said. Got wax in your ears, sonny.
Nick, this is your chance. Yeah, time to pull out the secret weapon.
I'll say it again, it was him. It was Powers, that man right there, and he was heading toward the studio.
Hold it. So you saw Mr. Powers?
That's what I said.
Oh, yeah, this is... Present. Photo. Present. Objection. Let me get this straight, old bag. Or Miss Old Bag. Why did the objection sound clip sound different? You've been saying since yesterday you saw Mr. Powers, correct? But you're talking about the man in this photo, aren't you?
Just a moment, Mr. Wright. Let me see that photo.
Oh, that's not what I meant to do.
What is this exactly?
None other than Steel Samurai, defender of Neo-Old Tokyo. Miss Old Bag. Is this the Mr. Powers that you saw?
Of course. Didn't your mama teach you any sense, Sonny? Anyone can plainly see that's Powers, right?
No, they can't. Well, I mean, I wonder. True, Mr. Powers does play the role of the Steel Samurai. But that doesn't mean Mr. Powers is the Steel Samurai.
Eek. I know that. I wasn't born yesterday.
No one in this court is accusing you of that, witness.
He's having trouble calling her old bag, apparently.
However, you do not have proof that the person in this photo is Mr. Will Powers, do you?
Nosy old man. Of course I have proof. What?
Huh? Even Edgeworth is surprised?
The prosecution would like to ask the witness, please make known to all the information in your possession ahead of time.
How was I to know everyone would be so nosy? You should be ashamed, all of you. Anyway, I showed that photo to the young detective. He told me this isn't any good as evidence, pal. He didn't even give it a second look. Ugh.
Wow, old Windbag has left the Edgeworth speechless. Left even Edgeworth speechless. She's good.
Let's hear about your proof then.
See, now's when I need all those hydrates. Witness testimony. The man in the photo.
I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. That morning, during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. He broke one of the props. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Now look at that picture. You can see he's dragging his leg. See? Clear as day. That's how I knew it. That's how I knew it was Powers. Happy?
So he had sprained his ankle. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine the witness.
She's gotta be hiding something. I'll press her until she squeals. Okay, maybe phrase that differently.
Never say anything I don't mean, mind you.
Yeah,
Whippersnapper!
Hey, I haven't even said anything yet.
I'll have you know I'm not pointing fingers at anyone behind their backs. Everything I've said is on the straight and narrow. And up and up.
Yeah, just yammering on, okay.
Mr. Wright, please, for all our sakes, try not to upset the witness.
I think Edgeworth has met his match.
That morning during the run-through of the action scene.
Yeah? Hold it. Who was present at the run-through?
Well, let's see. That was Powers, he's the Steel Samurai, and poor old Hammer, the evil magistrate, and me.
And what exactly were you doing?
Observing. Just observing.
What about the assistant?
Oh, she was off moving backdrops around. She was off moving backdrops and such.
So she didn't see the run-through then.
I saw Powers trip and fall.
Trip and fall?
Yes, and to think he's supposed to be the Steel Samurai, what a laugh.
So Powers
sprained his ankle. I helped make it better for him, of course.
You helped make it better?
I kissed it where it hurt.
Let's just skip over that part, shall we?
Where was the assistant then?
Oh, her? She was cleaning up backdrops, I think. She didn't know about Powers' ankle.
You may continue your testimony.
He broke one of the props. It was a big mess.
Hold it. He broke a prop?
Sure did. His own samurai spear.
Samurai spear, the murder weapon.
Luckily, I was there with my duct tape to fix it.
This strikes me as a significant detail. Better write this down in the court record. The murder weapon. A break in the shaft has been mended with duct tape.
Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad.
Was Mr. Powers' ankle badly sprained?
Not so bad that he couldn't walk around. He went to his dressing room to rest up after lunch.
Thus the nap.
Anyway, I saw him dragging his foot when he walked.
Dragging his foot, okay.
I think we've heard enough. Haven't we, Your Honor? Well, there's one thing that bothers me.
Which is?
Where is this steel samurai costume now?
Actually, well, we couldn't find it. We're looking, though.
Anyway, that's not important. The witness did see the steel samurai, yes.
And it is clear that the person in the steel samurai suit was Mr. Will Powers.
I suppose that's right.
Are you sure you're sure, Your Honor? Objection! Hold it right there. We keep talking possibilities, but we have to agree that this photo shows the steel samurai. Nowhere in this photo can we see Mr. Will Powers.
The defense has a point. I also wonder if someone else not caught on camera could have killed Mr. Hammer. We have to consider that possibility also.
Then allow me to remove the doubt from your mind, Mr. Honor. Mr. Honor? Your Honor. Will the witness continue her testimony, please?
No need to ask twice. The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m. True. The only person I saw go to the studio before then was Will Powers. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them.
So if no one else went to the studio, then it would have to be the steel samurai who did it. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Uh-huh.
The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m. True.
How do you know that?
Didn't I just explain? I gave notice to the young detective. And then, after some rubbish about it being a secret pal, he told me everything.
I see Detective Gumshoe shares his fellow officer's fondness for donuts.
The only person I saw go to the studio before that was Will Powers.
Are you absolutely sure?
Oh, quite, Sonny. Nobody suspicious looking passed by at all.
Nobody suspicious looking, right?
No one else went there.
What about before you got to the guard station?
You mean before one? Before one? Why, everyone was in the employee area before then. And I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Not to mention, if they had, I would have seen them.
Are you sure? The witness has answered the question. Anyone going into the studio had to pass by the witness.
That's right, Sonny. You let him have it, edgy boy.
Edgy boy?
Ugh.
Old windbag sure has balls, or, well, you know what I mean. Old windbags have a way of skipping over important details after all. Or, for that matter, entirely forgetting them. How convenient. Something for you to look forward to, perhaps?
The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m., true?
So what are we trying to counter with? Autopsy report. Pierced to the chest by spear. Time of death was 2:30. Only person I saw go to the studio before them was Will Powers. No one else went there. Everyone was in the employee area. Locked the main gate. Not to mention... Time of death was 2:30. That's what that says. Only person I saw go to the was Will Powers. Nobody suspicious looking. It's Will Powers. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Chat, I need help. I need help. No one else went there. She says she locked the main gate. And that everybody was in the other place. Do, 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 do. Do 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 do. We've got the spear, we've got the photo, we've got the card key, the guide map, and the autopsy report. Card key, I'm not entirely sure what we might... The photo we've already presented, so I'm not entirely sure they would want us to present it again. Time of death. Only person she saw was Will Powers. No one else would have seen them. I don't get it. I don't get it. Will Powers. What if I just present... I don't get it. I don't get it. Hold on. Look at this photograph one more time. This photo was taken by the camera at the gate for the studios, correct?
Yes, sirree, Sonny.
So whenever anyone passes by here, it automatically takes a picture.
And here I thought you didn't know you had from a hole in the ground.
Right. Anyway, it's also true that the computer in the guard station records all security cam data.
Oh, you know, if you wanted to work at the studio, we might have an opening.
That very computer printed out this photo. Note that on the back of the photo are printed the words October 15th, 2 p.m., photo number 2.
Even I know that means it was taken at 2 p.m. on October 15th. Really, Sonny.
Actually, I knew that too. The issue here is the bit at the end where it says photo number 2.
Photo number 2?
The computer only held data for one photo on that day. Don't you think that's odd? Shouldn't this photo be photo number 1 if it really was the only photo? Ooh.
Order! Order! Please tell the court what you mean by this, Mr. Wright.
I'm so shocked that the frickin'... what's his name? The judge, his voice somehow is the one that hurts my throat the most. It feels so simple, but my throat is like, nope. Actually, that's why I wanted to ask the witness. This evidence shows that not one, but two people went to the studio that day. But there's only data for one of the photos. Who could have erased the data for the other photo? Only someone with access, the security lady herself.
Eh, me? Watch your mouth, whippersnapper.
The only person I saw that day was Will Powers. But the camera on the gate fired twice. That means two people went by.
Well, yes. That's what it would seem to mean.
Can the witness explain this to the court?
Ahem. I don't understand these newfangled computer thingies. Edgy boy, help.
Believe me, I want to, but I don't know what this means either.
Some help you are. You're a whippersnapper too. Whippersnapper?
Something the matter, old bag?
Jaku, welcome in, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Hi, hi.
Something the matter, Miss Old Bag?
Ah, that's right. I just remembered something.
Let me guess. Someone else passed by the gate. Someone other than the Steel Samurai.
Well, yes. I suppose you could put it that way.
Uh-oh.
I see. Your testimony, please.
Gotta love her withholding information until the last moment. The other person.
Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go through the photos recorded on the security computer and check them. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see. Come to think of it, now I remember throwing out one photo that day.
What was the photo, huh?
Miss Old Bag, this is the first I've heard of this.
Well, of course, Sonny. I've only just remembered it.
Right. Anyway, Mr. Wright, please begin the cross-examination.
I'd say this was a turn for the unexpected, but I kind of expected this. The other person.
Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do.
Hold it. Another job?
That's right. I check on the people that pass by the main gate that day.
Mimi, welcome in, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. We're playing some Ace Attorney.
I look closely at every one of the photos that security camera takes.
Do you back up all of the security camera data?
Well, they keep telling me to, yes. But those computers are just so frustrating. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see?
Oh, yeah? How exactly do you determine what isn't suspicious looking?
Oh, you can tell by looking at their faces, for the most part.
For the most part? This is a murder trial, Miss Old Bag.
Well, I didn't touch that suspicious-looking Will Powers photo, did I?
I think she's missing the point. Good, I finally caught stream. Yay! Glad to have you. How are you? I'm doing pretty good. My throat's starting to hurt from these voices, though. But I hope you're doing well. We're trying to figure out who killed an actor in this show, and the suspect is the lead, is the main character. But the only evidence is just his costume. We don't actually know that he's inside, and we're pretty sure he's not the one inside because, like, he was supposedly sleeping during the murder. So we gotta try and figure out what actually happened.
Come to think of it now, I remember throwing out that one photo that day.
Hold it. Well, who in the heck was in that photo you erased?
A fanboy.
Fanboy?
Steel Samurai fanboys. Real freaks if you ask me. They get information about the rehearsal from gosh knows where. They're always hanging about. One was there that day.
Wait a second. Did you just say no one else could get it? Didn't you just say no one else could get in? I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Those were your words.
Well, if you must know, there's a drain that goes into the employee area. Uh-oh. The grate has been loose for a while. It leads outside and, well, that's where they come in.
They come in through the drain?
Told you they were freaks.
You're better than me. I can't read for the life of me, and I can't keep a voice without laughing. I feel that. No, earlier today, I was having such a hard time reading. Most of these streams, I have such a hard time reading. I mean, I joke that I'm illiterate, but sometimes it feels true. Maybe with a hydrate. My water's getting a little bit low. But yeah, during Persona and Ace Attorney especially. You silly pickaxe? Welcome in, Jackson. Why am I silly? What did I do? Maybe the posture check.
Oh, and they're kids, children, whippersnappers.
Maybe the clean glasses. Kids? So on the photo that you erased?
It was a boy, probably 2nd or 3rd grade.
What? I'd offer to refill, but I don't think you want me to get my sickness on your water bottle. Oh no. It's okay, I'll refill it in a minute.
Order! Order! Let me get this straight. You saw 2 people pass by the gate on their way to the studio that day. One was the Steel Samurai dragging his leg. The other was a boy who looked to be about 2nd or 3rd grade.
Oh, yes. Well, we see his type there every day. Can't stop him. Can't catch him.
A boy in 2nd or 3rd grade. I assume it would be hard, if not impossible, for a young boy to wield the samurai spear. Impossible, I'd think. It's quite heavy.
Maybe your daily ore.
Right. As I said, I didn't pay him much mind. That's why I erased the data.
Nick? What's going on? I mean, the boy was there. That makes him a suspect. Yeah, and they're already trying to unsuspect him.
This court will take a 5-minute recess. I want the defense and the prosecution to consider this new information. And no forgetting vital information this time.
Yes, sir. October 18th, 11:08 a.m. 11 a.m.? We're doing this court thing freaking early in the day. Bennett lobby number 3. Mr. Powers?
Yes?
Tell me straight. Were you really in your dressing room? You didn't go to the studio?
I didn't go to the studio. I was sleeping, honest.
So who was the Steel Samurai in that security photo?
How should I know? The Steel Samurai costume was off in the corner of the dressing room. Anyone could have walked in and taken it, really.
What? You should take better care of that stuff.
I couldn't imagine anyone would want a Steel Samurai costume. So, where does it leave me?
Doesn't look good. You're the only likely suspect right now. Nick, what are we gonna do? First, we play for more time. We'll start targeting someone else that could conceivably have done this. Right. It'll take them so long to shoot us down that we can get another day. Right. But if we pick the wrong person, we might lose. We might lose on the spot.
You don't sound very optimistic.
I'm not optimistic at all, actually. Hey, Nick, it's time. Okay, let's go.
What does that mean? Please don't sigh like that. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Mr. Edgeworth, will you present the prosecution's thoughts on this matter? The prosecution's thoughts are simple. Nothing has changed.
Oh, you want the Sonic voice? We're doing a Sonic freaking Ace Attorney dub. The only other person who went to the studio was a boy for roughly 10 years of age. The photo we do have may not be hard evidence. There is still no one else that could have committed this crime. My goodness, the second I start doing Sonic, suddenly I can't read anymore. I call for a verdict of guilty for the defendant, Mr. Will Powers. I'm Sonic the Hedgehog. Huh. Very well, Mr. Wright. Your thoughts? The defense disagrees with the prosecution's claim. There is another person who could have committed this crime. Ah, yes. The court meeting of Sonic, and Sonic. Order.
Interesting. Let us hear who you have in mind. However, be aware that this court does not look kindly on accusing the innocent. If you accuse someone who is obviously innocent, you will be penalized. Right. Great. As if the stakes weren't high enough. So who is this person other than Mr. Powers that could have committed the murder? Ooh. Can I... Save. Yeah. Save. It was... It was the child. Why isn't anyone saying anything? Bah! Are you seriously suggesting the boy did it, Mr. Wright? Grade school boy kills veteran actor star with spear. For one thing, the murder weapon was the steel samurai. Would you care to explain just how the boy would have obtained it from him? Maybe that was a dumb move on my part. Maybe? Maybe? How about absolutely, Nick? Mr. Wright, I'm afraid I have to penalize you as I warned. You see, that was just a joke, Your Honor. That was a joke. The assistant girl. It was the assistant. The steel samurai costume was in his dressing room. I want so badly to get a group of friends and record us dubbing over an anime. That would be so fun. She stole it, and in doing so, she became the steel samurai. So you're saying the steel samurai in the picture is really the assistant? That's correct, Your Honor. Objection! If you're serious, you've got guts, Mr. Wright. Should I do Shadow? Should I do Edgeworth as Shadow? Remember the photo? Wasn't the steel samurai a little lame? He was dragging his foot. Oh. Bad feeling time. Remember the testimony concerning Powers' injury. I'm Shadow the Hedgehog. Okay, how long has it been since the redeem? I don't know how long I can keep this up. How long does the redeem even say? Oh, for 1 minute? I think it's been 1 minute. Someone needs to clip Sonic X Shadow Lawyer Generations. Sonic X Shadow Lawyer Generations. That blue attorney again, of all places. Oh, oh my goodness. I think it's been for over 1 minute. Yeah, maybe a little bit. Maybe just a little bit. Oh my goodness, I'm looking at my I'm looking at my redeem queue. There are 15 metal pipes since last month. My goodness. And 12 of the 15 have been moss. You have to make a video of Sonic and Shadow Attorney. I'm pretty sure there are videos of that already. Somewhere at least. Ow! You're in a metal pipe. Owie. Ouches. Oh, you know what? Since we've got people here. Where is it? Hold on. I've been meaning to do this for a little bit. I was gonna do it for Christmas, but then I forgot. The Discord early access redeem. It currently is 25,000. However, I will be bumping it down to 15,000. I figured it's been a while since I started the early access thing. And I was gonna do the early access as like a Halloween event. And then my Halloween event plans fell through right after I used all my points. No. And then I was gonna do it for Christmas, but then I forgot. And so we're doing it for the new year, baby. Okay, man, sorry. My bad. I'm still saving, hell yeah. Powers and oh, and poor Hammer were at the run-through. Oh, and me.
What about the assistant?
Oh, her? She was cleaning up backdrops, I think. She didn't know about Powers' ankle.
The assistant knew nothing of Mr. Powers' injury. She could look the Steel Samurai look with that costume. But she couldn't walk the Steel Samurai walk. She wouldn't have limped. Ugh. That kind of takes the legs out from under that case. Okay. Yes, sir. How about the security lady? It was the security lady, Wendy Oldbag. Oh! The Steel Samurai is dragging his leg in this picture. That means whoever was in the suit knew about that morning's injury. Maybe because they had been watching the action scene run through. There was only one person other than Powers and Hammer who knew about the injury. I'm sorry, I bumped the microphone. The security lady Oldbag.
What? Whippersnapper.
Order! Is this true, Oldbag?
Oldbag? That's Miss Oldbag to you.
Miss Oldbag was standing guard alone at the main gate. She was by herself. In other words, she had no alibi. She could have briefly left her post to steal the samurai costume. Then slipped into Studio 1, the scene of the murder.
Why would she go through the trouble of wearing the Steel Samurai costume?
Simple, Your Honor. She knew the camera at the gate would take her picture. If she was in costume, she could point the finger at Mr. Powers.
I see. Excellent deductive reasoning, Mr. Wright.
Oh yeah, right there. Sherlock Holmes 2, baby. Bro, what are you talking about? Would it have been her, but my gut could perhaps be wrong? Yeah, I wouldn't think it would be her, but like, there's no other suspect that could have done it. Huh? That's odd. Isn't this the part where Edgeworth pounces? Doesn't he usually jump up with an objection and some new damning evidence?
Well, Mr. Edgeworth, does the prosecution have an opinion on this matter?
The prosecution has no meaningful objections at this time.
What? What's that supposed to mean? Oh, so you all think I did it? Is that it? Edgy boy, don't you sit there, do something.
What's my move? Maybe now's my chance to take the whole way. The very same reasoning that makes Mr. Powers a suspect in this case can be used to cast doubt on Miss Oldbag's actions on that day. Edgeworth doesn't like her for real.
But why would I do something so horrible to poor Hammer?
You forget that Mr. Powers lacks clear motivation too.
Indeed.
That did it. Now Windbag is one of the suspects. No hard feelings, I hope.
Wait just a minute. What about the other person who went to the studio? The boy, the one whose photo I erased.
He's only a grade schooler, though, as you said. 2nd or 3rd grade, was it?
That doesn't matter. When I was that age, I could pin my old man in 10 seconds tops.
Your thoughts, Mr. Wright?
That boy is not the killer.
What? How can you be so sure?
Oh, or is it to be nice to the kids
I can't read.
Is it to be nice to the kids and mean to your elders, whippersnapper?
I have proof.
Proof?
Indeed? Let's see this proof, Mr. Wright. You have proof that shows the boy could not have committed this murder?
Surely it's not the photo for the 3rd time, right? Is it the samurai spear?
Take that!
Why are the voice lines different? Hold, it's the same, but objection and take that are different. Phoenix Wright Trilogy update. Music player, art library, scene editor, approved episode selection. Story mode where the game will automatically blah blah blah. Testimony blah blah blah. Hot. Trilogy. Voice. Update. Yeah, somebody made a video about it. Someone made a post. Huh. Sam Regal now. Ben Judd got replaced because... Oh, that's not good. Roro. What? I swear Hold It sounds the same, though. Weird. Okay, well... I guess they changed the voice actor. Your Honor. The murder weapon was the samurai spear. That very spear is shown here in this photo. How could the boy have taken the spear? It's impossible.
I see. Well, would the witness care to comment on this?
Nerf.
The windbag, speechless. That's got to be a first.
Very well. This court will suspend proceeding on the court trial for today. Mr. Edgeworth, please find out more about your witness, Miss Windy. What was her name?
Something old bag, Your Honor.
The prosecution will look further into this old bag before we continue. That is all. This court is adjourned.
Oh my goodness.
Wait a second. I'm not going to sit here while you... I'm not going to just sit here while you just run off barking up the wrong tree. Me! I'm talking.
Oh. Oh, great. Stop the presses. The windbag wants to talk.
Miss Oldbag, what is this all about? Have you omitted something from your testimony?
Actually, if you must know, there's something I was told not to talk about.
Not to talk about?
By whom?
You mean it wasn't Edgeworth who told her not to talk?
Well, testify.
My lips were sealed.
Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people at the studio on the day of the murder. They said they had nothing to do with it, see? So they told me to just pretend they hadn't been at the studio that day. But if you're going to go accusing me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free.
I've asked the people if they're interested. I just need to find an anime and think of a good time frame. Yeah. I've been wanting to do some dubs for a while, but I haven't had the time to put it all together. Back when Persona 3 Reload released, Atlas made an official webcomic for like the intro to the game, and I really wanted to get some friends together to voice it.
Miss Oldbag, this is crucial information. Why did you keep this from the court until now?
Ain't you been listening? They told me to shut my trap, and I always do what I'm told.
No, this isn't a bad dream, Your Honor. Witness the power of the old bag.
Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
All right.
Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people at the studios on the day of the murder. They said they had nothing to do with it, see?
Oh, wait, I'm supposed to press.
Hold it.
So you were told not to talk?
That's right. By the studio and the TV bigwigs, no less.
Why didn't I hear about this?
Don't be too hard on yourself, Sonny. We were all in on it.
All?
There were some other people at the studios on the day of the murder. They said they had nothing...
No, hold on. Other people at the studio the day of the murder. What do you mean? Who were these people?
Well, the director and the producer, for starters.
The director?
We should have known something was fishy. How could they have done a run-through of their action scene without a director? Of course!
Yes, well, I was surprised no one asked about it.
So where were these people?
The director was in the employee area all morning for the run-through. He joined the producer around lunchtime, and they had a meeting after that.
Where?
Oh, in the Studio 2 trailer.
Studio 2? Where's the Studio 2?
Well, if you look at the guide map, there it is. You go through the gate and all the way to the left.
The path where the monkey's head was fallen over.
Well, Mr. Wright, would you like to continue the cross-examination?
I think I've already asked all my questions, but let's continue.
They said they had nothing to do with it, see?
Hold it. Miss Oldbag, this is a trial for murder.
I know that's silly. Still, they were pretty convincing about having nothing to do with it. And they gave me a little bonus on the side.
Oh, a bonus? So you got your bonus and you still talked. I think I've asked all the questions I have to ask. Let's keep going. There's no harm in getting as much info as I can.
Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something.
Oh, is it? Hold on.
So they told me to just pretend they hadn't been at the studio that day.
So they were actually in the studio?
Yes, the whole day. When they heard about the murder, they beat it before the cops came. Grumble. I'll kill this woman, I swear it.
I feel sorry for Edgeworth. Almost. We left him hanging on this one.
But if you're going to go accusing me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free.
Them? Who were these people?
Well, the director and the producer, for starters.
Director? Oh, yeah, we already heard. We heard this already.
Mr. Wright, would you like to continue the cross-examination?
I think we're good for now. Oh, hello, thank you. I have acquired spaghetti. Your Honor, we have learned there were others at Global Studios on the day in question. The director and the producer and some bigwigs were all present. Yet as we stand here, they have not been questioned. I hold that it is impossible to declare a verdict on the defendant, Mr. Powers.
The court acknowledges the defense's point. Prosecution will gather more information about the witness, Miss Oldbag, and more information about these other people we have just been told of.
These things make it clear that Edgeworth isn't a villain like some people want him to see him. He's a lawyer. He also just wants the truth. Yeah.
I understand, Your Honor. This ends the day's proceedings in the trial of Mr. Will Powers. That is all. This court is adjourned.
Yay! Chat, I got spaghetti. October 18th at 1:04 p.m. The District Court Defendant Lobby number 3.
Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I was right to ask you to defend me.
He's just an edgy lawyer. Yippee spaghetti. Aw, really, it's nothing. Oh, or should I say... Should I say sniff? What? We'll be going down to the studio to do some more investigating. I have to find out more about this director and producer. They'll be turning up in the next trial as witness for certain. So now's my chance to get material for the cross-examination. So, Nick, have we figured out just who it is in that Steel Samurai costume? Could it really have been Old Windbag? Maya, why'd you sniff that guy? What do you think, Mr. Powers?
I don't think it was her, really.
Neither do I, Nick. Yeah, I know. Like I was just buying time back there. Someone had to be the bad guy for a bit to take the pressure off Mr. Powers. Poor Old Windbag. Feel kind of sorry for her. She wasn't winning any points in there, with or without accusation. Okay, let's get down to the studios. Right. We'll be back to visit you soon.
Thanks. Thanks, guys.
Oh, things are hydrate. What a coincidence! I just got more water. To be continued. Alrighty. However, since my dinner is here, I think that might be a good place to stop for tonight. For now. Oh crap! Hold on. We were 2 seconds away from ads. Oh my goodness. No, I'm sorry. We'll stream it again soon. I promise there won't be another multi-month-long break this time. Coincidentally, a certain bee of ours just started streaming, so why don't we go raid into her? All right. All right, all right, all right, all right. Thank you all for being here. I hope you all had fun. Hopefully, maybe stream on Sunday. But if not, then next stream, thank you for the metal pipe cool ball, owie. If not Sunday, then next, Friday, likely. But thank y'all for being here. Hopefully we'll be getting to some more games we haven't played in a hot minute. Maybe some Hollow Knight. And speaking of Hollow Knight, we'll be raiding into the bestie, who is currently playing Hollow Knight. Yeah. We made some good progress. And yeah, I don't know. I think there was something else in my brain, but it disappeared. Anyways, I'll see y'all next time. Thank you for hanging out. Bye-bye.